Hello beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the moving vlogs.
겨울이 오길 기다리는 아이처럼 내 맘에 널 그려.
Not the movie vlogs. I am so tired. I have been prepping for my showcase, my dance showcase, and been doing like 3.5 to 4 hours of dance a day, and I am so tired. But we're moving at the end of this month, so we've got to get our shit together. So we're doing a moving vlog series. But no, so we're doing a moving vlog series. I'm going to attempt to do some closet cleanouts. We already did some book cleanouts, but we'll pack up our books. We'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll do packing. We're gonna throw things away, declutter, clean. It's gonna be great. And along with that, I'm gonna be looking for audiobooks to read. Currently, I've already started listening to A Dangerous Collaboration, which is the 4th in the Veronica Speedwell series. If you're tired of hearing me talk about that series, I'm not sorry. So we started that one. I'm actually really excited to continue reading that series or reading that book. I'm vibing for like come into a spooky castle and trying to figure out who the murderer is. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I will keep you up to date on that. But just wanted to, soft launch, go ahead and launch this series while I'm doing some filming. But right now, I am so tired, I think I'm just gonna read for a little bit. I'm either gonna go ahead and just start picking up Grave Peril, or I'm gonna continue with The Dangerous Collaboration. Probably Grave Peril just because we on a time grudge. So I'm gonna go ahead and start reading that and then check back in with you when we're actually doing something movie oriented. I'm sorry, there we go. Hello! How are you? How's life? It has been a couple days since we've checked in on this moving vlog. I'm going to post somewhere, I think, in between our first part and the last, some little shorts from the showcase that I did yesterday. But we're having a little maintenance day after the showcase. Just got my hair cut, trying to grow out this pixie. We're just doing a little bit of flippy flips, you know what I mean? But I wanted to check in because we have finished 2 books whilst doing the move thus far. So we did finish a Dangerous Collaboration, which was the 4th book in the Veronica Speedwell book, and I actually gave that one 5 stars, I believe, which I've given the other 3 4. And I was reading some reviews. I always read the reviews after I read it, just curious to see what people think, and I saw some people who really didn't like it compared to some of the others. I just really had a great time. Like, I loved that it was in a spooky castle. It really reminded me of like a Poirot mystery, specifically the one that came out, the movie that came out, when was it? Like last year? The Hercule Poirot movie that came out. I really enjoyed that one. I love like a spooky ghost castle. It's on an island. Like, all of the vibes were there. It was a seaside island. The folklore, everything was super fun. And I like the mysteries in the Veronica Speedwell books, but I'm really reading it for Veronica and Stoker. And I got a lot of greatness with that in book 2. In book 4, I just thought it was everything I wanted and more. So I don't have much more to say about it. If you're reading the series, I'd love to hear your thoughts, but I just think the type of mystery was really fun. I just liked the atmosphere. I think because the last 2 were in London, I just didn't have as much fun with them as I did when we were on, location. The first one, they travel, they're out in the countryside. This one, they're on an island. So for me, it's a little more fun sometimes when they get out of London for that going on. So I really enjoyed that. And then we also got more of Tiberius, and I like his character a lot. And I hope him and Stoker continue to maybe work on their relationship a little bit more, because I really do like Tiberius. I think he's a fun addition, kind of riles things up. In addition to that, we have just finished A Grave Peril by Jim Butcher, the 3rd book in the Dresden Files series. I am doing a spoiler vlog for that one as well, so I won't dive too deeply into it. I had originally rated that a 4 the first time I read it, and I stuck with a 4. I do think it's a big jump from the first 2, and I really had a good time. I realized I forgot so much from that book about what happened. Like, I feel like we sped up the story. I was like, oh my gosh, all of this happened in book 3. I feel like this happened later on in the story, but it didn't. It happened in book 3. So check out, I'm sure that'll already be posted before this gets posted, but I wanted to check in. So I'm going to go to a coffee shop and bookstore I've never been to here in Dallas, because in between my haircut and my massage, I have a little time. So I think I'm going to do that. So let's go do that. And yeah, we'll check in later. Hello! This is going to be so echoey because we don't have anything in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the new house in Houston. I feel so strange because it's echoey and there's nothing in here, but I figured I would give you a sneak peek at the house before we move everything in. So we came here 2 weeks early to get our keys and check the place out, do some measurements. all that good stuff. And then we're gonna move from Dallas at the end of this month. So there's really not much in here except for what we brought in the car, so I figured I'd give you a little tour. So let's take a peek around. A powder room. Very small, very boy under the stairs vibes, but very nice for a guest. Moving along, we have, of course, the coat closet. We have some coats in said coat closet already. This, very interesting, is a garage. Very intriguing. 2-car garage, to be precise. So that is very nice and very hot. So we're gonna shut that. And lock it as well. Maybe, there we go. And lock it since we're in for the night. Now for the fun stuff. Let's see here. Ta-da! All these lights on. Oh, that turns something off. Oh. This is the kitchen. So many nice cabinets. We've got cabinets up here. Cabinets below. A little nice coffee station. We've got cabinets all up here. And then more below, a range stove top, which is super nice. And then we have a lovely island. As you can see, we already have some stuff that we've moved. Some more storage. Very big storage areas. Brand new appliances. And then, of course, a pantry. It's a little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but still a good sized pantry. Whew. Just envision a dining table here. Envision. And then this would be the living room. Got 2 nice big windows. And we'll put the couch here so the TV will go here. And we have an outside, which is exciting for pumpkins. It's a small yard, but still exciting. And then to our bedroom. So this is the master. It's a considerable size. I'll stand in the corner. Actually, here, you can see size-wise. So very big. This is just a blow-up mattress that we brought just for tonight. So we'll have our nice big king here. And then we come into the master bathroom. This lovely shower. So nice. We've got a Jack and Jill sink. Hooray! We haven't had one of those in like almost 2 years, so that's super nice. We've got this like random space by the toilet, I guess, if you want to put like a medicine cabinet thing. We have our master closet here. It's a decent size. You can see in here. We'll turn off the lights. We're trying to conserve energy, as you know. And then, so we're walking. Walk back in here, and we're actually in, where is the light? We're in the laundry room. And then if you open this door, we're back at the kitchen. Now, let's go upstairs. All right, up the stairs. So this is a 3, 2.5, as you saw the half already. So we come upstairs here. And we've got this random corner don't know exactly what we're gonna do with this random corner yet. It's supposed to be like a quote unquote flex space. We'll see about that. And then here is bedroom number 1. A little smaller with 1 window. Then you've got the closet here. Very spacious closet for a little bedroom. Moving on, we have the next bathroom, another Jack and Jill setup here. Oh. Here I am again. So we have pretty similar looking to the master bathroom, actual tub, and you know, very similar looking cabinets and such. Then we've got another linen closet. I don't know if I showed you the linen closet in the master bedroom, but there was one. Another spider. And then, oh, fudge buckets. And then we have the third bedroom, which you can enter through the door I did, which is the bathroom. Or you can enter through our flex space over there where we came from. So this is most likely where we will be spending our time reading and such. We also have another closet in here, more storage space, which we love to see it. This one's a good size, a nice walk-in section. So yeah, that is the quick tour of the home. As I said, it will be a little bit longer before we moved in here, but I am excited to get started. Let me not fall down the stairs. But tonight we'll be sleeping on an air mattress and hoping that everything goes well. So I will see you when we get back to the move. a while since I've talked to the camera for this little moving vlog here. So it is Thursday, no, it is Wednesday. Wednesday, June, what is today? 26th. And we've been, as you've seen, doing some kitchen cleaning and packing and disposing of things and trying to get all that sorted. I'm about to go to dance soon, but I thought I would check in on reading for a brief moment. So I've taken a little bit of a break over like the last like 2-3 days. Where can we sit? I want to keep folding, so while we chat, so we're gonna do that. But reading update as we're moving. So I needed a break from Dresden after Death Mask. I have started the vlog for, that's probably too dark. It's gonna be a mess. I apologize in advance. So I have started the vlog for Blood Rights, but I'm gonna start reading that probably tomorrow. So I don't know if I will finish it exactly in June or if I'll finish it like July 1st. But I was just like, I'm not in the mood. So instead, I picked up another Ali Hazelwood, which okay, so if you remember back earlier this year, I picked up Bride because I had heard that all the girlies love Ali Hazelwood, and you know, Bride was her first foray into paranormal romance, and so I thought I'd give it a try because I prefer paranormal romance to contemporary romances personally. But it didn't really vibe with me. I think I gave it like a 2.5. I don't know. I'll link that video somewhere in the description box once I find it. But for some reason, I was just like, I really didn't want a thriller because I want to save any thrillers that I'm kind of interested in for Summerween. I wanted to read a romance because I was like, I just, you know, just need to kind of vibe and not think too hard about plot for a second. Not to say that Dresden is like a slow or difficult read, but there's also, you know, just a lot of world building and things to keep track of. And I'm also trying to do these vlogs where I talk a little more in depth about them. So like my brain needed a rest. So I picked up The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, which is a book that came out in like 2021. It's very popular with Book Talk and BookTube at the time, and it is about this woman named Olive, who is a PhD student, and for a slew of reasons that is, you know, very rom-com-y, she just randomly kisses this professor by the name of Adam. Adam? I think so. Adam. And basically they agree to start fake dating because she's trying to convince her best friend that she's not into the guy that she was dating because her best friend and him really hit it off, and she wants her to be happy. So he agrees to it. And it's really awkward because he's known as like the big bad in the department, the biology department. And honestly, like, I like that Ali does. The reason I wanted to read her books because I do like that she focuses on STEM. I think that's really cool. And, you know, Olive's purpose in going into STEM and doing research and going into academics is she wants to create something that's like for earlier detection of pancreatic cancer. So that's kind of our B plot there of her. She's trying to get to a better lab so she can continue on with her research. And so that's kind of the B plot of this entire story. And I did enjoy the B plot, and honestly, I liked it better than I liked Bride, but because it didn't have like the fated lovers. But it was one of those, I think it was just like, this is the problem is I'm always like, yeah, I want to read a romance because I know what's going to happen. Like it's going to be pretty formulaic. It'll be great. And then I read it and I'm like, oh my God, it's so formulaic. And like if these characters just communicated for like 5 seconds we wouldn't have this plot at all. And I think that's sometimes the problem with books like that is like, I have to suspend belief and really believe that the character is making these choices for character purposes and that's just who they are and they're just making a bad decision. But sometimes in romance novels you're like, oh, but it's like so obvious even in your head. So that's kind of how I felt with The Love Hypothesis, because it just, yeah, I give it a 3 stars. I had a good time. I wouldn't say that I think I'm probably done with Allie Hazelwood at this point. I just think that maybe her romances aren't for me, or possibly most romances aren't for me. Probably gonna give a lot of echoes. Hello. So as you can tell, oh, Pumpkin is concerned. Hello. Hello. So as you can tell, we are one night away, just one night away from our move day. And the last time we chatted, I was talking to you about Allie Hazelwood's The Love Hypothesis and how I just didn't think that I was a romance girly. And, you know, I keep trying to find a couple that I enjoy. And actually, I was going to tell you about the book that I'm currently reading right now, which is The Paradise Problem by... Editing Victoria will put it down because my Kindle is currently out of arm's reach and I don't feel like getting it right this second. So, The Paradise Problem, which is a romantic comedy, which is a romance novel about a girl named Anna, a woman named Anna, who marries this guy named Liam when she's in college for them to have family housing to make it affordable for them. He goes by West in the beginning of the book, and so we follow from both Anna's and Liam's perspectives. And Anna thought that her and Liam had parted ways and had a divorce after Liam graduated, but Anna actually is still married to Liam. And basically what happened is she did not read the contract and Liam had her in like a 5-year agreement. And it essentially has to do with an inheritance fund set up for Liam by his grandfather, which means that he has to be married for 5 years in order to receive the entire amount. So he gets himself in a bit of a pickle and needs to take his wife to an island in Indonesia. Yeah, an island somewhere in Indonesia for his youngest siblings, his sister's wedding, and deal with a bunch of rich people family problems. And so he convinces Anna to help him with this by agreeing to give her some of the money at the end, which she desperately needs to help her father just really get off her feet. So she agrees to it, and Anna and Liam couldn't be more different. Liam is a professor at Stanford. He is, you know, a bit of a whiz kid and doesn't really open up to people. Anna is an oversharer. She's an artist, a struggling artist, and a bit all over the place sometimes, but has a good heart and really doesn't know how to interact with the type of people that are going to be at her sister's wedding. But it is a 10-day, all expenses paid trip to this exclusive private island in Indonesia. And honestly, I am really enjoying the story. Obviously, there is some plot, but not too much. This is definitely a romance, not like a super plot heavy book. Like the B plot has to do with this other loophole that Liam kind of alludes to where he really can't let his family find out, or it could be detrimental to both him and his siblings. And then, of course, there is a definite chemistry between Anna and Liam, definitely physical, but I do think we see a growing bond between the two of them. And I think Anna's carefree but kind nature really helps Liam open up a little bit and feel more comfortable to express himself. It's interesting because Liam talks about being in therapy a lot on his chapters, so I don't know why, but I thought that was an interesting thing that he keeps talking about, but even mentions, like, he shuts down at one part and he's like, well, that was something for my therapist to work through with me. And Anna even talks about, you know, being able to identify some things that she can clearly see comes from the environment that he clearly grew up in. But I don't know. I think the dialogue is really well written, and I like the perspectives of both characters. I also think it's a really great, like, summer read because it's on an island and it's just beachy, and it's great to see, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, I think it's the writing. I honestly think it's the writing is whereas, like, Anna is quirky and Olive was quirky, but just, like, some of the dialogue was just really not my favorite in The Love Hypothesis, and I had a similar problem in Bride. So I definitely think that I prefer, is her name like Christine? Oh God, I will look it up. But I definitely prefer the writing style and dialogue in The Paradise Problem, and I think that's what's helping me connect with the characters, which is so important in any book, but especially important in a romance novel because there's not, like, a plot and as much world building to keep you occupied if some of the characters are a little lackluster. Especially because usually a character like Anna in a book I find to sometimes be a little one note. But I think she's not as much of a disaster as she comes off to be in the very beginning. She is quirky and she's kind of in a down spiral, but you can see as this is going on and she's kind of given a purpose that you can see kind of who Anna really is and not just that kind of mess that we meet at the very beginning of the book. And then with West, again, it's like seeing him open up to her and kind of see how they could have fit this whole time and how he kind of had a missed opportunity because you really see how, like, they never really spoke or got to know each other back in their college days. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on that since we had pretty much done all we can do tonight for a move, and I'm looking forward to going to sleep soon, and then we'll be up early to get all this stuff and get on the road. So I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.
Pumps. Tell the people. Say, where's all my stuff? You see birdies? It's almost time. We're getting close. Look. We're getting close. We're getting close. We eating some fruits?
We wanna celebrate, yeah, oh yeah, alright. We gotta dance it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hello! I have been filming for like the past hour. I just filmed the mid-year freakout tag and I filmed my Summerween TBR because I'm trying to get both of those videos out here this week, but I wanted to go ahead and close out the first vlog in my moving vlog series. So as you can tell, we are here in Houston now. We've moved into the new place. We've been here since Saturday. So really just 2 days of work and trying to get as much done as I can and also get back into the grind. But I am looking forward to, this is going to be where we are filming. I got a new bookcase, so we're gonna put that together. I've got a coffee station area, so we're gonna put that together. I am so excited, so I hope that you will stick around for the unpacking and all of the decorating and everything. I'm really excited to do all of that. So if you'd like to stick around for some of that and other Bookish Endures content, feel free to subscribe. I upload every Sunday and sometimes on Wednesdays. And until next time, I hope you read a good book. I hope you find some joy. And most importantly, I hope you do something to make the world a better place. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!